So let's talk about how to actually change your reality. And I'm not talking about that toxic positivity stuff, where you just slap a smile on and ignore your problems. No, this is a real, practical guide to raising your vibration and becoming the conscious creator of your life.
All right, let's just get right into it. Do you ever feel, well, stuck? Like you're replaying the same scenes, fighting the same battles over and over again? It's almost like being trapped on the same level of a video game, right? Well, what if that's exactly what's happening? And what if you're the one holding the controller? So, if we're on a level, how do we get to the next one? Well, it all starts with this first big idea, the quantum choice. This is all about getting that your current reality, the level you're on right now, it isn't the only option. It's just one of many. What are we choosing from, you ask? Well, think of something called the quantum field. It's like an infinite ocean of potential. Every single possible version of your life, the one where you're healthier, the one where you're happier, the one where you're wealthier, they all exist right now as a possibility, like a radio station just waiting for you to tune in.
And this is a really critical distinction. Our current physical 3D world is the effect. It's just a reflection, a printout of all our past thoughts and feelings. But the quantum field, that's the cause. That's where all creation really starts. See, we get so stuck reacting to the effect, to what's already happened, when our real power is creating from the cause. So, how do we tune in? How do we pick a new radio station? The key, the secret ingredient, is your attention. That's it. Where you place your focus, consistently and with feeling, is the very tool that takes one of those infinite potentials and collapses it, makes it real, right here in your life. Your attention is literally a creative force.
Okay, I get it. This can all sound a little out there, a bit abstract. So let's bring it down to earth with a really powerful analogy. Let's start thinking about your life as a video game. Seriously, this one simple shift in how you see things, it can change everything about how you face your challenges.
And this quote just captures it perfectly. The so-called monsters in your life, the fears, the problems, the challenges, they aren't there as roadblocks. They aren't designed to make you fail. They are literally the key to leveling up. They're part of the game's design to make you stronger. Here's how it breaks down. That tough problem at work, that financial struggle, that's a monster. The circumstances you're in right now, that's just your current level. And what happens when you just focus on the monster, complaining about it, fearing it? Well, you stay stuck on the level. The goal isn't to hate the level, it's to level up by growing through it.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. Every single challenge you face is custom designed for your evolution. It holds the exact lesson, the exact strength, or the exact skill that you need to unlock the next stage of your life. The game is designed for you, not against you.
All right, so if life is a game, how do we actually play it to win? How do we level up? This brings us to the practical part, what we can call the conscious creator's strategy. This is your game plan for beating the level you're on. Rule number one, the absolute most critical first step, is you have to stop pouring all of your energy and attention into what's wrong with your current level. Complaining about it, obsessing over it, hating on it, all that does is anchor you deeper into that reality. It's like you're screaming to the universe, yeah, more of this, please. Instead, you do this. You strategically shift your focus using this four-step process. First, you define the version of you who has already beaten this level. Who is that person? Then, you start to think like they would think. Then you start to feel the emotions they would feel. And finally, you start to act like them. You literally become that person from the inside out. And let's be crystal clear here. This is not about pretending your problems don't exist. That's toxic positivity and it doesn't work. This is strategic focus. You acknowledge the monster is there, sure, but instead of staring at it, frozen in fear, you put all your attention, all your energy on becoming the hero who has already defeated it. And all of this, it leads to the biggest realization of all, the most profound part of this whole idea. It's about remembering who's actually holding the controller. It's time to remember you're not the character on the screen. You are the player. The big picture here is that this whole human experience, it's like a grand, immersive virtual reality game. The idea is that you, your true self, are this eternal, powerful consciousness that chose to play a game of limitation, a game with challenges, so you could experience growth and remember who you really are. It's like the source material says, when you elevate your perspective, when you zoom out from the day-to-day problems, you remember your true nature. You tap into that incredible creative power that you've always had. You stop being a victim of the game and start being the creator of it.
And these right here, these are your power tools. These are the buttons on your controller. Your thoughts create the blueprint. Your emotions are the magnetic energy that draws it to you. Your attention is what directs that energy. And your conscious choice, well, that's your ultimate power to decide which game you want to play.
So the final instruction is really simple, but it's everything. Stop getting lost in the story of your character, in their limits and their problems. Stop identifying so strongly with the struggles of your current level. It's time to pull back and start creating from the powerful perspective of the player, who knows this is a game you are absolutely here to win. So, you know the rules now. The controller is officially in your hands. The only question left is, what game are you going to choose to create?